What is going on, guys? So it's confirmed Ruben Amorim is going to be the Man United manager. So United moved quick. They moved quick. And in the last video yesterday, obviously my reaction to Erik ten Hag getting sacked, I said I don't really know Amorim. I'm not really familiar with him. So I done some digging last night today, watching loads of stuff about him. And I won't lie, got a little excited. I just excuse me, I love the Portuguese accent. But yeah, look, he's been doing really well at Sporting. He's top of the league, 6 points clear. They've scored 30 goals already this season, and they've only conceded 2 goals. They've not lost a game so far, and yeah, they seem to be a really good team. They have a formation, they have a style, and that's the way it is. So yeah, that's obviously exciting enough to hear. I've seen a few little interviews with him. Looks like a good character. I feel like excited at the idea of Bruno linking up with this guy now, because obviously Bruno came from Sporting. He's a big fan of them still, always watching their games, always supporting. So yeah, I'd like to see how what they can do together. Diogo Dalot as well, being Portuguese. Even Anthony, can this guy get a tune out of Anthony, or is he just wrote off? Because obviously we haven't been impressed with Anthony at all. I don't think he's fit to play in the Premier League, never mind for Manchester United. So can this guy get a tune out of him? Probably not. Let's face it. But yeah, no, like, I'm a bit happier today after yesterday just being so annoyed with the whole Erik ten Hag thing, and just the players in general letting us down always. Managers getting sacked. I'm definitely a little chirpier today, let's say. It's exciting. They obviously have now an idea and they just want to go with it. I think I would hate if we were sitting and waiting. The talks of bloody Gareth Southgate coming in and stuff like that. Even Brentford's manager, I forget his name, good manager, don't get me wrong, but I don't want him at United. So yeah, having Ruben van Nistelrooy come in and not know what's going on with having a long-term interim manager, like we kind of did with Ollie, and then if fans fall in love, because I'm already seeing it all over Twitter, all the fans are like, oh, I can't wait for Rude, I'm gonna give him this great reception and all, and that's great. I want him to have that because he deserves it, and what a player he was for us. But at the same time, I just don't want to have this where you're falling in love with managers who are not going to be there for long. And who's to say Amorim will be there for long? We don't know. He could get sacked in a year. Hopefully he doesn't. But yeah, I'm just going to roll with it. I'm going to be happy and hope that this guy can whip us into shape. And speaking of whipping us into shape, Luke Shaw, again, with more injury issues. I really feel like this guy just needs to leave. I wish that they could just terminate his contract and get him out of the club. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. He is... Honestly, I feel like he needs to go, and so many of them need to go, but this is just ridiculous. For him to go off and play and try to, play for England and then come back and just not do it for us, it's just so bad. And the fact that he hasn't even, nothing's been really said about it. It's just been swept under the rug, and I hate it. I think he needs to just go, because it's done. I'm pissed off with it. I'm also pissed off with David De Gea, because yesterday he posted that emoji. Obviously he's in Italy playing ball right now, and it was as soon as Erik ten Hag got sacked, he posted this as if yeah, karma. It pissed me off. David De Gea, I really thought he would have more class about him. I love David De Gea, and he wasn't good enough for us in the last few years. He was not. He was shit, let's face it. He had some really good times, really good saves, but in the final years or games for us, he was absolutely shit. He hadn't saved any penalties in a long time. It was like, now he's going off to Italy and he's saving penalties left, right and centre, but he was terrible for us. And then he, as soon as he can, he's jumping out with that. Like, it just looks so bad. It looks really, really sore loserish from him. And it pissed me off. And then Raphael Varane, the first person to like the fact that Erik ten Hag has been sacked. Like, I'm just like, come on, guys. Raphael Varane has retired, basically. You know, he wasn't doing it. And you can't hold Erik ten Hag and be like, oh yeah, he got rid of me. You weren't really up for it anymore. David De Gea, I loved him, and I think he was treated so badly. But, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Don't be coming out and being just tasteless, classless. You know, it just looks really bad, like, from a grown-ass man who was one of our senior players. It just shows what type of personalities we had at the club and still have, that you have these guys who just think that, yeah, we're better than this and we're better than you. Like, it's not a good look from David De Gea. But anyway, I'm getting way ahead of myself. So anyway, Ruben, I need to say this properly. Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim is coming to United. Happy days. Happy days. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Are you happy with this appointment? Or did you want someone else? And if you wanted Gareth Southgate, I don't know. Maybe get your head sorted. Joke, that's not very nice to say. But yeah, I'm just so glad it wasn't Gareth Southgate, to be honest. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, drop a like, and I'll see you for the next video. Thanks for watching.